All right, Nessa girl, we is back, honey. We is back with the second installment of Cooking with Dineva. On today's episode, we is cooking a pork chop dinner, or in my case, a pork chop lunch for you sorry hoes. If you want to know how to cook pork chop for the man, that man call you, say he about to come right now for lunch, for a little yang, give you a little afternoon quickie, but you got to send him back with something to eat. This video is for you. Okay, I went down to Walmart this morning, bitch, and got me a nasty, like 20 pack of pork chops. I guess they was getting ready to reach expiration, so they had them hoes for like $6. Just don't worry about it, whether they're good or bad. The way we season them up, bitch, they're gonna be all right and just fine. Stick with me, we gonna have it all going on. For you young hoes that just don't understand, if you got a small family or you only cooking a small portion of meat, do not bring home all that meat and let that meat stay defrosted. You go down there, you get you some Ziplocs, and you section out your meat by how much, by how much you think you gonna cook at a time. So I had a 20 pack. I did like four packs. Then I put 2 pork chops in little Ziploc bags like this for just moments when I want to cook for me and my man. So in this instance, I cooked 2 pork chops. Now, y'all already know from class 1, a bitch use 4 basic seasonings. Class, what are they? Number 1, Lowry seasoning salt. Number 2, black pepper. Number 3, garlic powder. Oof. Number 4, onion powder. But I'm going to tell you something, Nessa girl. This for the advanced hoes that took class number 1. I got a little something extra we going to do with these pork chops. Bam! Old Bay. Bam! A little lemon pepper seasoning, baby. We gonna have it all going on. Now, when I put the rest of that pork chop in the freezer, I took 2 pieces out already, and I took the liberty to go ahead and season them. And I sat them in the refrigerator because I knew I was gonna cook them later on. I wanted them to marinate, honey. Marinate. This stuff that I've taken off here right here, this is Ziploc press and seal, honey. You wrap some of, aluminum foil and shit be wasting. Clean wrap be wasting. You get you a little bit of press and seal, honey. She come down in the yellow box. Yellow, just like this. Works excellent to keep that blood and juice and all the freshness and the seasons and stuff tucked in. All right, in the interest of time, I went on ahead and I seasoned this meat. I had it sitting, okay? Y'all already know if you took class 1, a sprinkle on both sides. Seasoning, salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Now be careful with this now because we don't want this tasting like lemon pepper pork chop and we don't want it tasting like crab boil pork chop. So with these 2, you're not going to put a sprinkle of these on. You're going to put just a pinch, okay? Just a pinch. A pinch, that's all on both sides. You saw how I did that? Just a pinch on both sides. Then what you do, because this is just a little quick 20-minute meal I'm making or whatever. You get you whatever little pan you want to use to bake it in. I got a little piece of cheap-ass cake pan from IKEA. You know that starter set of stuff that you get when you first move into a place. And you just put you some butter down in the pan real quick. Some people, I put butter on top and bottom. One thing about me, baby, I love butter. Did like this, okay? Like this and not like that, honey. So it'll stick. Go ahead, put them pork chops in there. In the meantime, go ahead and preheat your stove to 350, all right? To 350, and because everybody, all black people know, all food go on what? 350 when you baking. So these pork chops in the pan. Now the next thing I want to do, girl, I'm going to introduce to you. This is how you really impress a nigga, his mama, or your co-workers or anybody. Peppers and onions. Peppers and onions will fool any damn body because they full of color. It look real exotic based. You know what I'm saying? Have people thinking that you know what you're doing. But catch these teas. When I went down to the Walmart this morning, I got a tri-color pepper medley set. In that bitch came orange, red, and yellow. Then I just went on and picked me up a green on the side. And I picked me up a little piece of onion. Now, I already cut off the amount of pepper that you want to use for a portion this small. You just want, like, you know how the pepper have 4 little sides, 4 little breasts? Just cut one of them little breast parts off the pepper of each of the peppers. And then just slice these holes. Now, we ain't gonna julienne these. We just gonna slice them. Just slice them in little strips and little stripes. That's all. Little strips and little stripes. Like this. Little pieces like this. Like this. And if you don't like it like this, then honey, down these streaks, you can cut it in half. Or you can even hit it again. Me personally, I like to have peppers of all sizes. You can have it like this or like this. It's all up to you. Same thing with your onion. Ooh, that's sweet. See, one thing about the orange peppers, the yellow peppers, and the red peppers, they sweet. Same thing with your onions. Chop your onion to where you need it. Now, I ain't gonna sit here and make y'all watch me cut up all this onion. Hold on one second. Hold your line, Nessa girl. Hold your line. Now, Nessa girl, if you didn't pour you a drink at the beginning of this video, after you get through cutting up all these goddamn vegetables, a bitch need a sip. So you always have you a cocktail up here ready. Stir it up, bitch. I'm back at it. So look, y'all. I done cut up my peppers and onions. This what she giving. Okay, looking like a Christmas pie, bitch. Looking like a crumb of pie. Cut up the peppers and onions. You just want to drop it down here on the meat. Now me, I'm a vegetable girl. A bitch like me stays thin like this and not fat like that, because I eat vegetables. And you take them and work them in. Like, work it all up under the meat. You want to make sure the meat is surrounded both on top and on the bottom with vegetables. That's how you get in there. Get in there. Hell yeah, get in there. Hell yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord, yes, honey. Onions got my eyes running. And my eyes and my nose. All right. Now, depending on if you cooking this commercially, you need to wash your hands after you blowing your nose. But if you just at home, girl, do whatever the hell you want to do. Hell, this your food, this your man. He don't ate worse quiet as a skip. You get you this. Now, I'll tell you one thing about me, baby. I'm classy. I don't use no cheap-ass aluminum foil. It make your meat dry. It got holes in it, and it got cancer in it, too. It will make your meat dry. You get you a piece of Reynolds wrap, and you wrap this whole up tight. Oh, hold on. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like when it's all said and done. Christmas pie, honey. Look at that sitting there. Ooh, when that bake down on that meat, that's gonna bake down. When that bake down on that meat, when that thing bake down on that meat, not bend down, bake down, Dineva, I'm sorry. And you wanna wrap this up tight, because it don't take much for pork chop to dry out. Throw that hoe in there, set this timer, set this hoe for back 20 minutes. And if it ain't ready after 20, you can check it. Then the next thing I'm gonna do, I told y'all all the time out there, for all you sorry hoes that don't know how to cook rice. Last time I cooked yellow rice. Today, and you gonna thank me for this. Bitch, you go down there and you get you 10 minutes success. Boil in a bag, bitch. You cannot fuck this up. It come in small individual portions, or you can get big portions too. It's up to you. It really don't matter. I'm cooking for me and my man. 2 portions. Girl, all you gotta do is get a pot, a boiler, a cup, whatever. We'll boil some water in it. Bring that water to a boil. Toss these hoes in there. close her down. She done. You ain't got to worry about flavoring this rice. Because the meat and the vegetables and everything, that's going to take care of that. Bum. Then you get you a small little thing like this. Some of you hoes like to make y'all vegetables in the microwave. You're nasty. It's bad enough we about to eat the bitch out the can. Nevertheless, honey, you get you a small little thing like this. Turn that stove on medium. You put on like medium low. Turn her on. Honey, you get your old nasty thing, Del Monte quality. I'ma do cream corn, cause I like the juxtaposition between salty and sweet with my food. Bust her open with a can opener real quick. Put that cream corn in here. Put it in here. And watch this, bitch. This how you finna take your cream corn to the next level. Get you some butter, bitch. And how much butter you ask, bitch? A lot, bitch. I love butter. Get you back that much butter. Just, you know, throw it in that cream corn. Then, get you some sugar. Oh, girl, this all-purpose flour. Girl, I almost fucked around and fried my chicken. Hold on. See, we eat healthy around here. That's why the sugar bag big. I don't use that much. I'm sweet enough, all between my legs and in my butt. At any rate, get you some sugar. About a spoon, just about a tablespoonful. Sprinkle her in there and stir it up. All you gotta do now, put the top on this hoe, let her simmer. Your rice, turn your rice down low. Let her simmer. By the time that stove go off for that PorkChop, you can turn all this shit off at the same goddamn time and it'll all be ready. Or you can leave it on the stove and make it look like you were slaving just for the man. Now, so stay tuned. We finna let this simmer and slow cook, and I'ma call you back as soon as these PorkChops is ready to come out the oven. All right, Nessa girl, the buzzer done went off, which means everything ready. We gonna pull her out the oven. Everything, if you put that rice and that corn on low, like I told you, then everything should be ready at the same damn time. Now, so let me show you what your food should look like after it's done. Let me see, hold on. Look at that. Hold on, girl. Look at that, honey. Look at that, girl. Stove, shut up. Let me see. Hold on, girl. Look at her. Look how she look. Yes, honey. Just done. Juice down in there. All that's going to make for real good, honey. Hold on, let me set this back up. Now, we're going to take one of hers out and cut into this bad boy. Girl, wouldn't it have been some funny shit about her cut into this PorkChop and she wouldn't have been ready? Look at her, honey. Seasoned-y. Smoke coming off of it. Seasoned-y. Real seasoned-y. Yes, God, Nessa. I put my heart, soul. That's right. And I had my form sealed up so tight that Miss Girl is juicy. And she got me going crazy. These vegetables good too. Let me plate this whole real quick for y'all. Real quick before I plate it, your rice, when it's done, you dump that water out and you let this water run at it real quick. Then you could just bust these bags open and put her in a little piece of Tupperware like I'm finna do and put a little lid over her when it's done. For those of y'all who ain't never boiled no rice in no bag with 10 minutes success, you too, Caress. with 10 minutes success. Now let me plate this whole. All right, Nessa girl, now that everything is ready, the man tell you he downstairs. You get you a nice little plate, put you some rice. Now you use a little measuring cup thing like this and turn that rice upside down. If you want to make a rice castle, then you allowed to call it rice pilaf. That's all rice pilaf is a rice castle. Put you some vegetables and stuff on the man plate and get some of this pot liquor. See, only old schools know about pot liquor. And pour some of that pot liquor over that rice. See, that's why we didn't season that rice earlier. And that's the girl, you got a meal. What is? Let me get my foot out the thing so y'all don't read me. Yes, honey. That's gonna make for an old nasty lunch, honey. I was earning my man while I was learning my man. Something you young girls might not understand. Class is now dismissed. And that was cooking a pork chop dinner for you sorry hoes baked style with Dineva. Bye.